Hey everybody, welcome back to another Fashion Friday. This is going to be Fashion Friday 18. Been a lot of great episodes, but this may be the Everest of all the episodes. I've had it easy going until today. Just been doing a lot of colors, a lot of shaders, a lot of random armor pieces, a few little limitations here and there, like using the ornaments or using the base seasonal armor this season. But this was the mountain. This is a video dedicated to this helmet right here, the Legatus Helm for the Titan. It's going to be the seasonal ornament this season, Season of the Chosen. It's getting memed on a lot. A lot of people hate it. A lot of people talk about it being the cone head and Patrick Star looking helmet. My goal here today was to maybe change that sentiment a little bit. I don't mind it, being widely considered the meme cone head, but I want some people to think of it a little more seriously as well. So that's what the goal is today. Let me know if I succeed in that. Before we begin, I just want to ask, please leave a like on the video if you like the video, or if you found a set that you really like and might get some inspiration from. It helps the videos out a lot, and I really appreciate it. Also, consider subscribing if you like these fashion videos, or are interested in seeing me playing a little PvP during the week. So let's go ahead and start with this first set here. We, of course, got the Legatus Helm. All these sets are going to be rocking it. Rocking Grayscale Undergrowth. My idea for this set was to do more of like a military vibe. I think that comes from me really liking this Action War rig ornament alongside the helmet. It has a lot of width to it, and you'll notice that's something you just really have to lean in towards with this set. I know a lot of people don't really like bulky or wide Titans, but when you go tall, you also got to go wide, or you start ending up looking like a pencil. And we don't want to look like here. You can start looking like this guy even. We got the Gambit duds on. I like the little scuffed paint. I like the bag color. Makes it look pretty realistic. That dirt stains and stuff. And you also get some nice touches of gold, which I thought matched well with these unshaderable parts of this Iron Chouage gauntlet. I really liked the way Cade's duds gave you this like light blue metal on the wolf's heads. So that's kind of reason I went with that. You got some nice silver and white to match in the white of the chest as well. And then here's some boots I like really never use. The Intrepid Exploit Greaves. I don't really like these in general, but I thought they did a good job of like that military commander look with the like, very real non-guardian kind of boots look. I kind of wanted to at least shade these into like a light brown, maybe more like military boots. But I just really liked how this black kind of flowed in with the rest of this lower half. And the white does kind of match up top too. So I think I really like how this Laguna Cruiser shader, by the way, crazy that this shader gives me this, right? Couldn't believe that when I accidentally previewed it, but looks really good. And then for this last piece, using the Lux Mark, another piece that I don't really use that often, but it's mainly because a lot of armor, leg armor will clip through it, and I don't really like the look of that. But these are pretty slim. Oil gunmetal also gives you this nice camo-y look, adds to that military vibe, and I think it came out pretty well. A lot of different colors, a lot of different themes, but all kind of align into this rugged, dirty military leader with a very pointy head. All right, next set we got going here. A little bit of like an icy Titan again. Did this last Titan episode, and I think it came out pretty well. Whenever I'm doing an icy Titan, you love to do that Europa gear, at least a little bit. I really liked how these shoulders give you a nice width, and it makes the cone head kind of slim, like almost small looking, which is hard to do. These are probably one of the few shoulders in the game that can do this. We've got the Knight's Chill. I love the pattern and that like bluish green metallic glow it gives the parts. And I think it always just looks really cool on your icy looks. I like to incorporate at least somewhere on there. For the gauntlets, we're doing the Tourist Shade gauntlets, which is some old armor that You won't be able to get any more if you didn't do Spyro Stars when it was up before sunsetting. Got the Xeno Silver on it, gives some nice whites and a nice metallic blue as well. The Europa chest piece, I think, does a pretty good job of giving you good width, but also these like poles or whatever this is supposed to be on your back here does a good job of giving you some width if you don't have these giant shoulders, which I'm sure most of you may not, but I think this chest piece alone can give you some of that shoulder width without, you know, having to go super wide like with these shoulders. You got Circadian Chill on that, just to give it this nice white. Kind of looks like a plasticky white, which I think looks good on that. But also gives it little blue accents here on the side. Really like how this combo of the Dune Marchers ornament, Husk Crushers, and the Glacial Whisper kind of combines. Get a real like icy blue with that mix of the silver and that really light blue. Really cool effect on these actually. I always use these ornaments if I can on the Dune Marchers just because the unshadable kneecaps on the base version. And to round it out, I really like the bulkiness of the Legatus mark. Of course, that's the same set. So it's kind of designed to give you a lot of weight here in the middle. Maybe take your eyes off the focus up top. Got the Resilient Laurel on that. You can see a lot of little cool squiggly details. I love the patterns on the back. And the white tassels look really cool. A little clipping with the Husk Crushers, but not too much. And I think overall, that mark gives you much needed bulkiness when you're rocking those arms up top. Really cool Icy Titan look. And this is probably the best use of the Legatus helm I've got today. It actually makes it look like a normal size and small even. Just, you know, get that massive Titan look going on here. For the third set, we've got really cool, like, I want to say like polar bear themes with just those Ursa ornaments, getting the little polar bear accents, and also getting these really nice bright whites with like that blood red. Makes me think of you know, like a polar bear tearing into some seals or something. Really like this combo. If you're doing some grandmasters, maybe take a look at this set. Got the bloody tooth, give that nice pearly black, nice shine to it. And I mentioned it in some other videos, but when you got really tall helmets, I like to keep them a pretty dark color. It makes it like a little slimming, make it look a little smaller. I think you can go really wrong if you start doing a really light color there with the helmet. It can make it look even bigger than it is already. But like I said, there are some Maritimus ornament, pomegranate gloss, nice blood red with the polar bear accents everywhere. Little touch of gold on the wrist. This white fur is unshadable, but goes well with the chest piece I've got going, so no complaints there. Love this ornament for the Ursas. Looks pretty good without it still. Get more of the regular bear and the brown shader just doesn't fit as well though, so I prefer this ornament. Also got the new Pyrrhic Ascent Plate chest piece from Trials. You get the bloody like points here with the Rivalry Stoic and the nice really bright white on the main part of the chest piece. Also get a little bit of a tan on the cloth underneath, which I thought was a kind of a cool touch. You can see it up there too a little bit. And nice little blood red polka dots. The legs are another old raid that you can't do piece, sadly. The Boltsmith's Ire is from the Scourge of the Past. Really good width and intricacies to these legs. Really like these. I got these also in the Rivalry Stoic. I just couldn't find another shader that gives me this really deep red that matches the rest of those. Pomegranate gloss and this one are the only really ones I could find. Let me know if you get another shader that matches this. But it also matches that tan to the tan in the midsection, so it was just hard for me to really go against the grain there and get a different shader than Rivalry Stoic. And finally, we're rocking the Steeplechase Mark. Got the Lawful Neutral. Wanted some more of this tan, kind of round out that midsection. It was looking a little out of place without another element rocking that similar color. You know, I got pretty neutral black up in the belts, like very dark gray maybe. So I thought that fit in really nicely with the rest of the set. Do wish this could have been gold. I couldn't find a shader that did this and gives me gold here. That was a good enough gold for this like orangey gold on the pomegranate gloss. But overall, I think I really like how it came out. Really cool set. This could be something I rock normally if I get a good Pyrrhic Ascent plate, or if I transmog this pretty early, which, you know, I might. It's a really cool chest piece, a lot of cool detail. Nice little patterns on the back as well. And then for the final set of the video, make sure if you found some inspiration with any of these sets to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see some more Destiny fashion. Of course, we got the Legatus helm again in Skellige. Really like the quilted texture that gives this helmet with the black metal there. Rocking the Pyrrhic Ascent gauntlets from the new Trials set. Got these really large rubies throughout the armor. And so the red just seemed like a good choice. Chitin Slate gives you a very similar red, but also nice black accents with these white, off-whitey, chalk colored Trials markings. The Steeplechase chest I went with, I think the wraps do a really good job of carrying over the theme from the arms, but also the metal in the upper chest gives me a nice segue from the black metal in the helmet. These tall spikes in the back here actually do a good job of, you know, competing with the tallness of the helmet, just like the arms' tall shoulder blades do. Helps minimize the whole look of that really tall tower of the helmet. For the mark, I went with the Cinder Pinion mark. Got buffer overflow on it, and I like how it gives this like oily sheen, and also really nice red accents that match well here. But the belt also does a good job of kind of breaking up the torso from the legs. We also have the Kim Flesh Greaves. These are the Halloween legs. I really like these. Just the silhouette in general is super nice. Little details like these bolts coming off the side, the like rings around this leg. Just looks really cool. The only problems that can come is shader can like cut between the little ribbons here, and that can be a little hard to deal with, but it is really cool if you can like master these legs really well. I think these are a really nice pair of legs if you're on the fence about them. But you know, even if you don't like that aspect, there's a shaders like this bloody tooth that just gives you a solid color anyway. Yeah, overall, I really like how this set stays really thin, but instead of going wide, it just competes with the height with the chest piece and the arms. And I think that does a good job as well if you don't really like the super wide Titans I've done in the rest of the video. That's going to be all the sets I have for today, but we did have a great set submitted to the Discord by Exigy that I want to show off real quick. It's a really lovely set, obviously using the Legatus helm like I asked, but he's got in what seems to be like temperature wash. He didn't say, but it's what it looks like to me. A lot of nice grays, keeps that helmet pretty dark, which helps it stay like looking a little smaller than it is. You've got the Optimacy chest plate there. And he's also got the Leviathan arms and legs. That's an old raid that you can't do anymore if you don't know. So you won't be able to get this armor pieces until they re-release that raid, which, you know, that could be soon. You might do VOG, and then I'm interested to see if they release a old raid or a D1 raid the next year. I guess we'll have to wait and find out. And then you also have the Legatus mark, which, like I said in that other set that I used, it has a really nice bulkiness in the middle that lets you kind of get away with that really pointy, tall helmet, in my opinion. And I love how the temperature wash gives that nice bright white accent on the back. Has a nice contrast to the rest of the kind of dull, desaturated set. So really appreciate you sending this in, Exigy. I really like it a lot. If you want to get your sets in the Discord, make sure to join and, you know, post, and I'll give feedback, or sometimes I ask for sets like this one, and you could be featured in the videos too. So that's going to wrap it up for Fashion Friday 18. Please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Going to be doing a lot more fashion videos coming up, and excited to see if you guys can create any really cool Legatus helm sets in the Discord as well. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you later.